Hello everybody, Max here. Today I'm going to be playing some Europa Universalis 4 as a nation of the Naval faith. And I have some very ambitious goals for this campaign that I'm sure will make themselves clear without any foreshadowing. So without further ado, let us get in game as one of these nations. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Maxo, this is not that's not a Naval nation, what are you doing? Look, I've got a plan. I've got a foolproof system here. We're going to convert via rebels to animists, and then we're going to convert via event to know what, and then we're going to do some fun pagan stuff. I swear to God. So, or I swear to whatever they worship. Quetzalcoatl. Anyways, we're not really playing Portugal. Like, normally as Portugal, you would do the stuff where you take Tangiers and maybe Garb for the free admin, and you ally Castile, and you do some Reconquista, and you colonize the world. Fun times. We're not doing that. I'm actually deleting these forts because I don't need them. I'm gonna keep the one at Ceuta. I'm saying Ceuta. I'm not trying to be pretentious. I believe that's how that's pronounced because it's Spanish. Well, technically it's Portuguese because we own it, so I'm gonna say Ceuta. Ceuta? Ceuta? Anyways, we don't need to do these missions. They're not necessary. I'll take the prestige one, but we're not going to complete it. Like, if there's any amount of prestige we have to go to where this mission just decides we're incapable of ever fulfilling it, we're going there. We're gonna ally Castile, because why would we not? And we're going to probably break our alliance with England, because this is just a liability. Castile's probably not going to do anything stupid. England is known for doing stupid things. Our troops, don't really care about them. I will protect trade, because I fancy this. Actually, we start with Diogo. Okay, that was Diego, but apparently Portuguese is a disgusting language. Explore the West African Sea. Gonna protect trade, Sevilla, as you should, and I'm not gonna pay for these boys because they're expensive and I like having money. We're going to need points of all types. Okay? It's worth paying for these. It's not worth paying for these lonely boys. We don't need to have an army. Probably not worth paying for this fort either. So, step one of moving to the New World. As any nation, there are a few things you need to know. One, to move your capital to the New World, you must have your current capital be the only stated province that you have in that continent. So if you look at the continents map, which you can't because there isn't one, Iberia is in Europe, Madeira is in Europe, and the Azores are in Europe. As it happens, we own a single province in Africa, Ceuta. It's a very important province. And as you'll see, the game lets us move it. So we're going to move our capital here. Once that's done, we're not going to colonize anything in Africa. This province, it may look tempting, but we can't do it. We start with Diplo Focus, that's silly. We need the tech and the moving capital points. It's occurred to me that there's no reason to be paused for any of this, because we're literally not doing anything in Europe, except for accepting that marriage. We're just sitting here. We're just waiting. Don't privateer me, you dirty English. Thanks for stopping. Alright, our explorer has returned and we must do things. Go back, we're not done. Oh boy. Actually, please stop raiding me. Don't do it. No, he got it! So, again, I'd love to be colonizing. First of all, I don't have a colonist. I have an available merchant? Hold up. Hold up. Why does the game not have me have a merchant somewhere? Just collect in Sevilla, you monster. No, transfer from Tunis. Good God! Why would the game not have me do this? Yep, that's worth it. That's worthwhile. Okay, good. This war is happening and I'm not involved. It looks like Castile, our ally, is managing to lose to Aragon, which is honestly impressive. It's a rare display, if I've ever seen one. Hold up. I want admin. Right. I would like a lot of admin. Like a country destabilizing amount of admin. Like, yeah, Perfect. Yes, all of your admin. Look how much admin we have. More people should do this. It's so good. We're actually going to be first to hit Tech 4, and I really have no reason to pay for that right away, because I'd rather let someone else pay the 5% for getting it first. So it was all for naught. Oh, good air, good air, good air. We should get that event where it's like about the Duke of Coimbra, where it's like you get tricked or something. It's coming. It's coming. Any day. England's getting fucked. Good thing I broke the alliance. Castile somehow losing to Aragon. Day 1. Can't believe you've done this, ally. You see how fun this game is? When you just get to sit here and not do anything? It's a fantastic experience. You just let time pass, and because you have a plan of what you're doing, there's no reason to feel bad about this. Because normally, I'd be playing this game really slow. Oh, here we go. What is this event? I'll finish my monologue later. A local from Porto. Oh boy. So I mean, I see why you like her. She's pretty feisty. Lose 20 prestige and legitimacy. Excuse me? Alright, I'll make you a deal, Mr. 16-year-old Alphonse Davy. You can fuck her. We're not making her queen. Okay? That's not the decision you make. That's the one I make as your superior. Oh, hey! I told you it was coming. So, this event, it's talking about the Duke of Coimbra, right? I'm not going to get into the history of Portugal, but it's a positive event. So, the thing is, like, which is more valuable here? The stability, which is both insurance against future minor stability events and a good thing for our nation, or the trade efficiency and the tax. And trade efficiency and tax, it turns out to be just money, whereas stability is a resource. That is an important thing for the strategy I'm doing, because we're going to be losing a lot of it, and the benefits we get for having positive, as you can see, are pretty good, right? We do get trade power, we get tax. Not as much as we would have from the other event, but we get an amount that is good. We also get institution spread, which is currently useless. Foreign spy detection, which is arguably useless. We get unrest, very useful. Hey, Renaissance, alright. I am curious as to where that spawned, because I like to check where these things spawn. That's not the right tab, I apologize. CN. I'm happy for him. We'll see who gets the next one, though. We'll see. It actually might not be us, because can't get it if our capital is in the New World, it appears. So, don't think we're getting it. Oh, England's in some dire straits, apparently. Yeah! Scotland! I implore you. I beg you, please, do it. You can win. They only have, like, 10 forts. By 10, I mean 3, apparently. Alright, we're getting close to the cap. I'm kind of regretting taking the points now. Like, we're gonna have to take this tech in 2 months. I beg you. Oh, thank God, someone did it. Who was it? Was it you? Yeah, thank you, Florence. So now, in 2 years, we can get admin tech on cue. Champion of the Joust. Like, I really don't need this. It's a great event. However, like, I feel like a lot of people say it's one of the best events in the game, but, like, every time I click this event, I get a guy that is approximately 4251. So, I'm actually going to ensure this never happens again. The event's a good event. Like, even if you don't take the general, you get 25 legitimacy. That's pretty great as far as being... Oh, Castile. You don't deserve it, to be honest. Yeah, Aragon actually won the war and made Navarre a vassal. That's great. Oh, England. Oh, England. It's Scotland sitting there twiddling their thumbs as usual. I say as usual. Historically, they didn't. They joined France for some adventures. Not all of them went well. And then they died. Well, they didn't die. They just got unionized. It appears we can tech up. However, we would need to get this third idea. That's the one I need, right? So if I take this now, right, and then I take exploration, I should gain the option to do this. Okay, that does work, because that's the one I wanted to do. That'll give 15, and I would need to give him a tenner, because I'd like to get him to between 75 and 80, because that gives the 150 power. But according to my calculations, there's no way to do that. So I'm just gonna take the New World Charter. And if there were a way to give them 10 right now, I would do it. But there is no way. Right? What I could do is revoke this province in a year, which I mean, yeah, fuck it, we'll do that. So we'll take the Diplo support, right? And then we can instantly take ideas. And soon, so we can't take 2 yet. For once, I'm going to do, like, I really want to do the trading one, because that is simulation, right? It might look insignificant. It's actually quite good. And in single player, I always take this one. And in multiplayer, I always take this one. So really, I always take this one. Because I can't be bothered to deal with a colonial empire. But playing as Portugal, where I'm moving into the new world, as you might have figured out at this point, I would like to take this. Because, like, this makes it faster. You know what? Let's ask Reddit. Hold up. Hold up. Reddit.com. EU4. So, native policy. Apparently I've searched for this before. The game, or not the game, the website knows me. Which settler policy is best? Alright. This guy says native oppression, but then he switched to native trade. I see. I understand how this works now. This one here, the middle one, that you can't see because it's covered by Reddit, gives assimilation, which gives goods produced, right? And that's pretty good. In the New World, where the goods are good, rather. So, this person says to just play France, so I'm tempted to go for it, but I feel like it's too late. Like, I could form France. The options, you know, it's not out of the picture here, but it's a stretch goal for sure. I think because we're going to be owning these provinces directly, native trading policy is the best policy, right? So we're gonna take it. We're gonna accept it. Because, you know, if you want to change this, it costs you stability, which is weird, the fact that it even is a thing in the game. Oh, yeah. No, I accounted for this. I have a plan. And it involves clicking this button. You should disinherit Enrique. Oh, they don't have the prestige to disinherit Enrique. That's humorous. I'll take this military tech. Oh, right. Did I do the thing? Oh, yeah, I did the thing. Oh, I don't... How do you have 10 favors with me, you fucker? There's no... Oh, it's been 10 years. That explains a lot. I'll give the autonomy in Ceuta. I have a plan. I have a plan regarding Ceuta. Who are you to war with? Morocco. Yeah. Like, I don't want to join, and there's really no penalty to not joining. Well, I mean, like, there is. There's a very clear penalty to not joining. But, is it significant enough? Alright, alright. We're joining. Boats, I request you group up. That's all of them. Alright. We'll accept it. At the tick of the month. Alright. I'm not helping, though. Like, I want you to know that. I'm not assisting you. Oh, I can do the thing. Alright. That's not quite the one I need. I need this one here. I need the range. Portugal has a unique age bonus, right? Where they get 50 settlers, and that lasts for as long as the Age of Discovery does. And the Age of Discovery ends when Protestantism spawns. That's not the religious map. I misclicked. When Protestantism spawns, which it is not done yet. However, it appears it's on track 2. We're already at 16 Reform Desire. Pretty high. Once it hits 94.5, I think, Reformation has a chance of firing. So not yet. We've got some time. I need to switch to diplomatic focus, which I can't do for 10 years. Good thing I went to admin focus right away. I make that mistake every game I play colonizer. I go admin focus because I start the game thinking I need this admin tech so I can get tech 5. And then I do it. And then it turns out there's a... Excuse me? Hold up. That's unacceptable. I'm not gonna let you get away with this. This is a... Okay. I said I was sitting out, but this is actually too much for me to handle. I probably shouldn't have taken the guys with me. Especially if they're going... Oh. Alright. Let's take a moment to reflect on the situation. I made a strategic mistake. I made a tactical mistake. It's a horrible idea. Like, if you don't want to fight, I'm fine not fighting. Juked ya. I do want to punish them for what they've done, though. Like, they can't get away with that. Punished. Alright. Castile, where's your navy? Oh, don't tell me. 479. 479. Castile, your navy died? That's embarrassing. Don't raid me. That's... You understand how rude this is, yeah? Like, I have no reason to fight their navy. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. Actually... Can I just... Oh. I've never done that before. I've never sent the whole fleet. Like, it makes sense that you can do that, I've never had the opportunity to do that. I saw this little red boy here. Good. Whoa, they really dislike that I'm doing this to them, but they deserve it. For trying to take over my nation. They were trying to have a coup. You think I'm blind? Why is Brittany dead? Oh, that war. The Burgundian Provincial Excommunication War. Burgundy declared it. Interesting. Because historically, Provence should be a part of the HRE, but for game balance reasons, they're not. Which always leads to some funny Burgundian Provincial War, which I guess is historical, that Burgundy gets itself killed by starting with a military king and declaring some stupid wars. I actually really enjoy how the game almost always plays out like that, where Burgundy declares a war it can't win and then dies, either literally dying and being inherited or just being picked apart by its neighbors. Because historically, he invaded Switzerland and it went pretty poorly. Not gonna lie, he ended up dead in the ditch somewhere. As we all are going to. Yo, you're exploring a lot there, bud. Are you stuck? Are you stuck? I'd like you to return home, please. Like, what are you doing? Can we talk about this? Like, I need to use that navy. This is an issue. Okay, it's not like I have the range already, but this is still an issue here. I'm gonna request again you return home. Alright, I'm gonna reload. It's getting to the point where I gotta reload. You may have noticed the game's not Iron Man. Look. It's in case I fuck up. I want the series to go on. See this fucking Dane right here? He's looking at me right in the side eyes. Nope, he's gone. I was gonna make a comment about him, but it's too late. Oh, I can continue game. It's a great button. Okay, okay. Nope, you're still... Alright, hold up. Fleet's getting stuck on exploration mission. If it's near a blockade? Okay. Attach another fleet to the stuck one. Oh, this is unfortunate that I sent my entire armada. Okay. Thanks, Reddit. I have no idea what these guys are doing in the middle of the ocean. I don't know if they found Hidden Party Island, but it doesn't fucking look like it. It looks like a blue wasteland with a lot of pixelated edges. I lost the siege of the Castile. What are you doing? Oh, Castile. You're wiped! You died! Look, Castile, you should have called some allies into this war. Like, an ally that had, like, troops that could have helped you. That would have really increased your chances of winning. Especially if they had, like, a fleet. If you had control of that strait right now, I'm sure you wouldn't have been wiped. Oh, thank God. I thought they gave away my province. I was ready to be upset. Oh, hi. Why did I do that? Why would I do this? Why, I wanted to save 0.5 ducats a month, and it's going to cost me a fort. Never mind. So this, oh, they're coming home now. You were just afraid to come home. I respect that. However, if only there was a place you could have gone! It's Portuguese and a core. Well, good thing I'm building. You're going back? What? It makes no sense. You see how fast he went through the Terra Incognita? He's on a fucking mission, literally. What have we learned today, children? Don't put all your boats. We're sending Muhammad the 8th out. We're sending him out. Go explore that again. Okay. I don't like this event picture. I got a little scared. I'll lose legitimacy. It's not like it means anything. It's not like it has a large effect on our nation. Alright. I know you just got home, but I need to, like, see more. You would think they could do this all in one go. But no. They're incapable of doing such a thing. What is... Oh! Oh boy, I thought I just had a clergy take over. Why would you name an event this? That's a horrible idea. They only have 78 influence. That's not 80. I mean... Oh, that's... Oh, you're doing me dirty. You're doing me dirty, game. We're gonna wait as long as we can to deal with this event. And then, should worse come to worse, we'll take away Porto from them. Oh, that's a good heir. He's an expansionist. He likes to expand, but not into people, into places where we can go without fighting people. I respect that. That's a smart man. Where did our boats go? What are you doing? This isn't necessary. It's not part of my plan. Good job exploring, you degenerates. Oh, we can do the thing. Alright. We also got the Portuguese colonial range. The question now becomes, where would I like to put my new nation? Should it be in Brazil? Should it be in the Caribbean? The only connecting factor is it must be animist. You know, now that I think about this actually, when I finish colonizing a province, it's going to turn Catholic, isn't it? This presents an issue. I've got a plan, right? We're not actually going to colonize. That's the plan, and I'm sticking with it. I have no desire of playing this game correctly. We're gonna find them, and we're gonna win.